and welcome to Damage Does D&D. Tonight, Monasteries and Mayhem. Woohoo! We haven't been here for a while, so yeah, if it eases back in, what are we doing?
Yeah, well, from the sounds of the pre-game talk, potentially more Mayhem than Monasteries tonight, but we'll see. But yes, we last left off with the troop travelling back to Orium to go and speak to one or two of the temples there, of the leaders, William and Archie, to see if they could glean some information and also, obviously, get paid for their deed that they've just done, which you did. Handsomely, I don't know, but you got paid. You bought some stuff as well. You went shopping. Some of you went stealing and ended up with
Oh, I
an
forgot about
item. And yes, and then ended up back at the inn for a night's stay to hopefully go and see one of the temples again tomorrow to see if they found out any information from the tablet that you've picked up in previous expeditions and to see what would happen. So we will pick it up back in the tavern, and I will just touch upon the ring that was stolen at the end of last episode. You did roll for, and it was selected, but I'm not going to let you know what it is because the party itself hasn't found out. So
Fair enough.
you have a ring. If you wish to adorn it, you can.
I will.
So yes,
Which finger does it fit on?
it's a magical ring, so any finger you want it to.
Pinky, my friend. Pinky all the way.
Awesome.
Match my one weird long nail that I've probably got.
So yes, you've woken up in the inn again. Breakfast and breakfast ales await you if you want them. The
Of
day is
course.
yours. What do you want to do?
Brush my teeth with breakfast ale.
That's not stout. That's a mouthwash.
Yeah.
Don't you dare spit that out.
Aramin's just going to sort of be chilling, drinking his morning water and eating breakfast and just waiting for the rest of them to do whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah, Grom's basically doing the same, eating bacon by the handful and drinking some breakfast ale. Quite happily admiring his new cloak and talking to Betsy about it.
So, what's next then?
Well,
Anything we can go and bash?
I do believe we've got to go and pick up a bit more information before we move on.
Oh, no more talking.
You stay here and have your breakfast. We'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Did anything happen when I put the ring on?
You felt a bit of a warm fuzz, but no, nothing.
Oh,
At the minute,
A warm
appears to have
fuzz.
happened.
nice. I should note that down. Warm fuzz ring. Don't ever Google that.
All that just went through my head when you said
Is
you
that knock off?
feel. I was like, oh, you feel a bit of a prick.
does does Ben look any different?
No,
No?
no, it looks exactly the same, but just with quite a nice looking
shiny,
ring on his
flashy
pinky
ring.
finger.
Cool. So we should
Right,
go.
When are we going to go and see your mate then?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
What?
So you're going to the
See
Temple of Saloon first to see Archie.
Yeah.
Archie, yeah.
Yeah, okay, easily done. Exactly like any other morning you've woken up in Orium. You leave the inn, there's people opening shops up, there's people setting carts and stools up along the street rows. The smell of bakeries whiffed past your noses. But yeah, you easily make it to the temple. Quiet this morning because most of the times you've been in, it's been sort of like quite busy a bit later in the day. But yeah, you easily find one of the priests in there who walks you through to Archie's room, knocks on the door, and just hear a "Come in." Door's open for you. I take it you all walk through.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Archie there with William from the Temple of Moradin at his table, as if they're in conversation.
Right, so you two already know what we're going to talk about.
And Archie speaks up and he's like, "Oh, well, yes, you came to us last time and William says that, well, you told me that you'd spoken to him first and been to see him. And so, like I said, we've probably both got information a little bit different from the other, so we thought we'd try and work together, see what we could find. And, well, yes, we've found a few things, but definitely something to hopefully head you in the right direction.
Cool.
Come over and yes, and you'll just see like the place scattered with old like textbooks and old pieces of, you know, like the coffee stained paper look, you know, like the dark, it's like brown paper with all of the writing on, a few pictures on some of them kind of scattered about, and Archie just goes to reach for a couple of pieces of paper and puts them together, and they kind of like make up a map of the world, of like the continents, what
Cool.
you see. And you can see like where Orium is, where Wolfhaven is, and all the other places. And then they kind of say, so, as you're well aware, this is all of the continents put together. These are from two separate books, one from ourselves here and one from over at William's temple. And like I said, we don't here at the Temple of Saloon have much to go on. And we reached out and we found the text saying that Wolfhaven, where you found the first piece of the tablet, was last seen, and it was still there. So we're hoping that this next bit was still fairly true to what's been written in the text, but we've come across it in our last passage. What we had was that potentially the last time it was seen was over in the west continent. And it's going to be a bit of a look for you guys, I think, because I've got one place and William has the other from his texts.
Just in case anybody was wanting to look at the map.
So, us here at the Temple of Saloon had that the last sighting of the tablet was potentially somewhere near Lightwind. Williams was apparently somewhere to the west of Mythfalls, which is a big area I know to cover, but we're hoping that somewhere around there'll be another monastery like you found before, which may have it in, but no exact location.
Right.
These texts go back nearly 700-800 years, so.
But to be fair, that is several thousand square miles of land to be looking through.
Yes, obviously we're over here, and they may have more information near Mythfalls once you get there. Their temples over there may have something we don't have, or people have found over the years, obviously, like yourselves. Gang of people looking around for things, you never know. Information may have been found, but that's all we have to go on at the minute. So,
Right.
Mythfalls of Lightwind is the area.
Benjamin and I have been to that continent, right?
Yes.
I've gone there,
Ah,
but I'm not with you.
okay.
I'm still having breakfast.
Fair.
Yeah.
But we
I can't picture it on the map. We're from
are-
the east originally, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're.
I thought I thought we were in the west. Was
We're-
that the
we're-
map you showed originally? Was that the whole map?
Yeah.
Or that's the east? That is the whole map.
Yeah. So we're in Orium at the minute.
Yeah.
And we went to Wolfhaven to get that first part.
Ah, okay.
You're from, I think,
Yeah.
Pinefield? Up near Pine Bay?
Yeah, near Pine Bay.
Yeah. I don't know. Jag is from Pond Peak, right?
No, I'm from the south. Yeah, I'm around Lake
So
Old.
me, I'm from Pond Peak. But Ben and I have been all over the place.
Yes, yes. I've got a feeling I said that you may have been either in or very near to Myth Falls
Right.
in like the pre-campaign.
Yeah, so,
So like session 0 essentially.
okay.
Mainly for the fact that not every continent has at least one main port. And obviously because you've done your travels about, you've probably been to every continent, but how far into them you've been, depending on what missions you were on.
Would we know
Yeah.
that Grom is from Myth Falls?
Yeah, I'm sure we talked about it before because didn't we go up there to look at something right at the very beginning?
Grom is quite a talker, so he's probably mentioned it.
Little chatterbox, he really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd know.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely know Grom is from Myth Falls for sure.
Where was the first temple that we went to? And the first, the one shot.
So that was
That was in Ibrido, wasn't
in
it? Or
Ibrido.
Yeah, we started in Ibrido, didn't we?
Yeah,
that's where you met me.
He comes from he comes from the Lightwind Mountains, but he's been to Myth Falls.
All right. Okay. So, I'm sure Grom said something about Myth Falls and his homeland. So
Oh
maybe...
God, they're not all going to be as grumpy as him, are they?
Probably. I mean, they can't all be as grumpy as him, surely.
Well, we better take some extra smiles with us, Jesus. Whoever that is.
So yeah, so we should do we have a contact that we can talk to in Myth Falls in the temple?
yes, if you go to Myth Falls and go to the Temple of Saloon, and just ask for the High Priest Theobald. Let him know that you may be coming. We'll let him know that you definitely are if you're going to go. And then William speaks up and goes, yes, and just to maybe persuade you a little bit more, payment again will be made on completion if you can. Obviously anything you can find which is interesting on the way back, even better.
I knew one of you'd say something that made sense to me soon.
Yeah, well, I've got to ask, because if you are capable of having long-range communications with these people, can you ask them if they already know where we should be going? Rather than just saying, go to this continent and hope for the best?
These are the people what gave us the information we have. Like I said last time, we didn't have it all with us. So they know it's somewhere on their continent, hopefully. And Myth Falls, we have deduced to the west of that may be the best place to start.
And that's half of tonight's content, so we probably need to do that.
I mean,
One final just clarification that we are being sent somewhere where it might take us who knows how long to find the information you want, and we're being paid by the day. Right?
Well, if we need a contract amendment, I was just going to pay you base and then potentially more by any more interesting things you may be able to bring back. There was going to be an extra piece on that as well. If you could potentially bring back any of these half and half monsters people keep talking about, so we can look at them. That was going to be, for sure, an extra payment on top of that.
So, do you want us to bring back prisoners? I only ask because this group has a tendency to get, when we are forced to fight, we tend to
We're a little
not
killy.
have prisoners. Yeah,
A bit murdery.
a bit murdery. So,
No, of
is
course.
it prisoners or will
Parts.
corpses?
How about parts?
Parts.
A beak.
Corpses will
And an ear.
survive. Catherine did say that in every day that you did. Yes, you dealt with everyone exceptionally quickly, and they were all dead. So corpses will suffice.
Perfect.
Okay. And this
But yeah,
base payment, because bearing in mind there are 5 of us to have provisions and overnight stops and that sort of thing, it's going to be quite an expensive journey. So presumably the base will cover all of that.
the base will, yes, but if you take the base payment, it would mean that you'd be settling on a sum lot for the job. I do believe, Jack, was it? You said, are you getting paid by the day?
Yeah. Just trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Whichever suits you the best, we can give you,
I'm confused.
either which way it works out. We can give you a base payment, or we can give you
Oh, it's not
an
a base
upfront,
rate
an
and
advance.
then the finder's fees for all the things on top.
Yeah, the finder's fees are kind of extra, but it would be.
I'm very confused. Ben, what are they talking about? I don't understand. What
I
are we-
think he's trying to. I think he's
Yeah.
trying to haggle this one.
He's kind of
Um,
confused me.
Yeah. Well. I think
We understand this is dangerous work, so we know the payment is.
It's not the danger we're worried about. It's the length of time, more than anything. If we've got a long old journey ahead of us without any action to keep some of our friends in check,
A base
We're gonna
payment's
need
great if we know how long we're going for. If we're going to be there for 3 months, then giving us 50 gold each ain't going to get us very far, is it?
one of our party members takes violence or alcohol in abundance, and if we can't give him violence quickly, we've got to give him a lot of alcohol, and that's expensive. So we need to find the bad guys, or we need to drown our sorrows until we find the bad guys.
Well, what did we say? Okay, so as a group, then I'll give you, say, 1,500 gold for the group as a base payment to get to and from supplies, beer, and/or violence, and then when you come back, we'll have like another payment in full, like we did last time.
Right.
Plus extras for the beaks.
If you bring any extras back, yes.
Right.
I mean, it sounds fair to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
You guys are more mindful when it comes to this stuff.
that's pretty fair if we start at 2,000.
Make a persuasion check.
You've always got
I'll-
to have a go.
Can I help
I
in
was
any way?
about to say I'll give you advantage because you and Benjamin have been doing most of the talking.
You just have no chance, mate. Oh, fucking hell. 15.
Oh, I rolled 15 as well.
Reroll.
Reroll. Go on.
Because I rolled a 2 and a 4 at advantage.
Can I throw some intimidation on it?
Have a natural
God.
20. 31.
Wow.
Reroll.
I also rolled. No, I didn't. You see him stand there, and Benjamin will definitely pick up on this, and you will as well, Jag. The rest of the group potentially not. But you'll see that he's always looking for, obviously, for a good price, like most people are when hiring people to do work and paying out for it. And you just see that little ounce of pain as sort of like he's kind of like, if I say anything other than yes, they're not going to be happy. So William goes, okay, 2,000 then.
It's a
You're a
done deal.
star, man. You know we're worth it.
So far, so good. Yes.
I mean,
So it's entirely up to you. We can potentially get you a teleport again, but it would be again just near the port of Myth Falls, which, as you'll know, I think is Dew Point. Is that the one on the map?
Dew Bay.
Dew Bay. Yes.
I stopped sharing the map. Hold on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just trying to remember from memory.
There you go.
Yeah. So
So you got Dew Bay that leads into
Yeah.
Dew Fair and then up to Myth Falls.
So yeah, the teleport will get you to basically Dew Fair, a bit like the last time, where they're not in major cities; they're just like outside of them.
Right.
Or with the money you've got, you can. You'll definitely know this, Benjamin and Ermin, that you can get the one out of Orium's port and just take a quick trip over to Dew Bay. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it.
I mean, Portal
No,
will be quicker, right?
Yes, if you need to, we could get everything set up within the hour to get the 5 of you through, and then probably give you enough time to get supplies to make the walk from, or the travels from Dew Fair to Myth Falls, for sure.
Cool. So, I'll go get supplies.
I'll go get Grom.
Yeah. Somebody want to go get Grom? Tell him what we're doing. So,
Yeah, leave that to me.
sure.
Whatever you do, come back sort of like as close to the hour as you can. We'll have the portal ready, and then we can get you across.
Gisela, do you want to come with me? Go supply shopping.
sure. Yeah, okay. Giselle's been entirely distracted by her new shiny shard that she keeps like attaching to her staff and then making it pop out.
Cool.
Right, I'll come with you, Jag. Go and get short stuff.
Yeah. Basically, we're just gonna go shopping, get basic supplies, some
Yeah.
extra alcohol, some bottles of rum or something, and then I just want to make sure that Gisela is. So, Gisela, how are you feeling? There's been a lot of pressure recently.
I feel better. I can think properly now. I was a bit confused by all of the talk over money. I mean,
Yeah.
it shouldn't really matter. This is all very important.
Yeah, well, the point is that we need money to live. So I tend to let Ben and Jag handle that. I get very confused when people start saying about base rates and then things and extra payments, and so I just let them deal with that.
I couldn't really keep track of it either.
No, but they seem to be happy. So as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
I think knowing that Liliana is out there, I feel confident.
Cool.
Whatever all of this is, we can deal with it.
Sure.
Although I'm not too keen on the idea of having to hurt people.
Well, to be fair, it is in self-defense most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless Grom's particularly angry. generally what we do is we point Grom at the bad people and let it go, carry on from there.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm
You
gonna...
did
Sorry, go ahead.
think he would be okay if I cast some, like, helpful spells on him?
Oh, don't tell him, just do it.
Okay.
Don't ask
Okay,
for permission. Just apologise afterwards, it's fine.
That feels like a really bad way to do it, but...
Yeah, but otherwise Grom will turn his attention onto you.
Yeah.
And then we lose the focus. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to keep Grom focused if something's distracting him that he needs to hit or thinks he needs
Bella's
to
been
hit.
distracted by some pretty flowers.
Oh, flowers. Are there any butterflies?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, perception check. Perception is 17.
Ooh. Roll a D100 then for me,
Yay,
please.
D100.
It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah, right.
28.
You catch out the corner of your eye a butterfly fluttering about just outside the temple, but alas, it is an orange one.
An orange one. Oh, look, Gisela, look. There's the butterflies. It's a pretty orange one today. That's cool.
Were we doing something?
Oh, yeah, shopping. We need to get supplies.
Right. Yeah,
So,
we should go
we'll drop.
get that.
I don't know how much you want me to drop. I assume you don't want me to roleplay it going into each and every shop.
No, it's fine. So
Just
tell
to
me
get
what you want,
supplies.
obviously within reason, and
Yeah,
I'll say
I
yay or
want
nay, basically.
At least 5 days supply of food, rations.
Yep.
That's fine. And I want at least, let's see, 5 large bottles of rum.
Okay, so...
Because I'm presuming Grom will get some beer anyway. So I just want some backup rum just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Probably, so there's 5 of you, so... 5.
So we didn't really talk about it, but like the landscape of where we're going, do we need to get rope and outdrops or whatever?
If you pick up Grom, he may be able to tell you, as he's from that continent.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting food and alcohol and that sort of stuff. You know, basic kit.
Yep, so for 5 of you for, what, say 5 days, you reckon, just to make sure?
Yeah, 5 days worth of. Because you know we can
Just
always
basic
get
rations,
more.
I take it,
Yeah.
and the odd 1 or 2 nice bits. Say
Yep.
drop 20 gold for the food, and you'll have some like nice like treaty bits in there as well.
Yep.
And then for the 5 bottles of rum, say drop another 20 gold.
Okay. 40 gold. Fair.
You know that you have to get like not the top end, but like the
Yeah, it's
mid top end of
literally-
rum.
Literally emergency rum, just in case
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
somewhere that there isn't an inn, and Grom is being particularly difficult. I could just throw a bottle of rum at him.
Yeah. So I will point out as well that like last time, you came back on the horse and cart, and you took the horse and cart through the teleporter last time. The last time you went.
Right.
So
Oh yeah, we'll
you
do that
could-
again then.
so if you wanted to, you could also
Yep.
drop in like a keg, also.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drop a keg of beer as well. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
How much?
Say 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay, cool.
Seems about fair. 5 gold for rum, 5 gold for a keg, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so. Depending on what Grom's going to tell us about the landscape. But
Yeah.
I haven't got anything to do with that. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, if you just write down as well that you've got like some nice treat food and like,
Yeah.
I'll let you make that up. Whether it's like cookies, like patisserie, anything like that. Just say whatever. But
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, you've finished your food and alcohol shopping at roughly 9 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, we'll just jump over to Benjamin and Jag. You're both going to get Grom, yeah?
Yep.
So yeah, you make it back to the inn. I'm assuming Grom is still sat there at the table.
Yep. Still eating bacon, drinking beer, and talking to Betsy.
Hello, lad. How's breakfast?
It's good. Goes on for a bit though. Should be almost lunchtime now.
Well, that's the dream, innit? If you can get one thing to go into the next, you never have to stop eating.
That would be a good way to live.
Well, speaking of ways to live, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's your I can't remember what the place is called already.
Mythfall.
Mythfall. What's your home like? Mythfall, or what's that area like?
I don't come from Mythfall.
Do you know it though?
Well, I've been through it. I come from Lightwind, the Lightwind Mountains originally. And I came down to get to where I met you lot. I had to come through the mountain, the Mythfalls. It's a large city at the base of the mountains, and it's a stopping point for travellers, so it's like a trade town.
Right, so it's all mountains past that.
Well, the mountains are behind it, so it's like at the base of the mountains. So you go north to where I'm from, it's quite flat till you get there, and you go south and it's quite flat. You go east and it gets to the sea. Then you got the mountains, and the other side of the mountains is the west.
Right. Okay.
I haven't been on the other side of the mountains. I only went into Mythfalls and then carried on down.
Well, we
But
just
there
trying
are-
to work.
A lot of the mountains are inaccessible, but they do say there's flying people up there, birdmen. Not seen, but they do say
Beaks.
birdmen up there.
Beaks. I got a guy that will pay me for beaks.
Where have you got beaks from?
I don't know. Same thing I was singing a song about a spoon about last time. I don't know. It's what it is, man. But you got a half animal, half animal. One of them's gonna have a beak, right? Anyway. Well, we're just trying to work out if we might need anything for where we're going. So if you can think of anything apart from booze and food.
So Grom, you would know that around Lightwind at the base of it and Mythfalls, there are places where it can be like quite dense forestry, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, from your knowledge of definitely Lightwinds and the mountainous area with the surrounding places, and traveling through Mythfalls, that sort of like any climbing gear and that probably won't be needed, but it wouldn't be a bad thing if you did take it just in case.
Yeah. But I'm a dwarf. I can go anywhere anyway.
You do know that the continent is slightly cooler, though, as well. Not like it's Arctic blizzard style, but you do know it is cooler. So anybody what may, in your opinion, look like they might take to or not take to the coldness a little bit more.
I wouldn't even say that, because to me, as a dwarf, I come from the mountains where it's cold. So Mythfalls to me is nice and warm. So it wouldn't even occur to me to say something like that.
I'm covered in fur. I don't give a fuck.
So where are we going then in this Mythfalls? You going to go up the mountains or into the sea, or what? What we've been told to go and get?
Well, we've got to find out when we get there.
Oh, right, all right.
Well, we've got to cover our bases a little bit, but yeah, don't worry. I'm sure there's a pig and whistle. We'll,
Yeah, it's a bit sort of go here and look for a thing, but that's about it.
Same as usual then.
pretty much.
All right, come on, Betsy. Time to go and have some fun. And I'll take a handful of pocket bacon. Whatever's left on the plate.
Not a lot by this point, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're taking from a plate that Grom's been eating at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure the Pig and Whistle franchise is worldwide.
Yeah.
It's like Witherspoons of D&D.
But yeah,
well,
so
this sounds thoroughly like MSQ, so let's get doing it.
I take it you're gonna all meet up back at the temple, or
Yep.
in their town
That's where
square?
we've been told to go, so
Yep.
that's where we'll.
So roughly about the
Meet
same
up.
time for the time it took you to walk around the shops and get your supplies, and for the others to get back to the Pig and Whistle, and get Grom. You meet up at the bottom of the steps of the Temple of Saloon. Or walk in, I take it. Priests are about. It's a little bit busier with like the general public in here, but there seems to be a couple of less priests, and you'd put that down to that they're setting up for their teleport for you to go. One of them catches you as you walk in, and it's like, hello, Archie's been waiting for you, so follow me. And takes you through to Archie's quarters again, and like before, through Archie's quarters, through one of the back entrances in there, and into the portal room, where you can see that there's sort of like 4 or 5 priests what have been just putting the finishing touches to the teleportation circle on the floor, with Archie and William stood there. And Archie looks and goes, marvellous. Nearly bang on time as well. All of you are good, aren't you? All ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah, the horse and cart's outside.
If you want to take it, you can take it. Because I'm assuming Airman and that would have it, so you can get it through there. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just drive it into the temple. Straight through to the office. Out the back to the portal room.
Out the back to the portal room. It's somehow really weird. It's kind of like it changes shape and size depending on the size of the room you're in the
Right.
temple. It's like really
Right.
good magics.
Awesome.
But yeah, you get there, and William goes, so don't forget Myth Falls, and potentially our information says to the west of Myth Falls, so just
Where?
corroborate that when you get there.
That's on the other side of the mountains then.
And before you go, and so William just hands, or puts a bag out, doesn't hand it to anyone in particular, if anyone takes it.
I'll grab that.
Hopefully that will aid you a bit as well on the way, but when you're ready, it kind of jangles almost as if there's like some vials in there.
Am I invisible?
No. Should you be?
I asked Duke, I made a comment and you just ignored me. What's going on?
What?
I said Myth Falls. You said to the west. I said that's on the other side of the mountains then. Is that right?
I
Yes,
guess.
yes, sorry, that is right. I didn't hear you. Sorry, Grom. Yes, to the west of Myth Falls, so.
Sorry, Grub, usually you're just sort of muttering under your breath, so when you actually ask a question, we're not quite ready for it.
Well, Betsy told me to.
Right.
The clever one.
So, yes, 3, 2, 1, I suppose, go then. Should be ready.
Straight through the portal with the horse and
Can I
cart.
jump and do like one of those sideways kind of? Yeah.
So
Sorry,
you
sorry.
all walk through the portal, and you get that familiar sensation of like rushing and whooshing past your ears and face, and then all of a sudden each one of you is like pop out on another portal platform, and Benjamin, make a dexterity saving throw for me to see how you land after jumping.
23.
23, yeah. So it's almost like it is scene perfect, where you jump through like that, and then you land like that, and you catch yourself.
Perfect.
Absolutely fine.
I'm liking this whole let's go through the portals in artistic ways.
Yeah. Or if it's going to become a theme, we might as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, as you all come through, horse and cart and all, you find yourself in a similar shaped temple room with the portal incantations on the floor. It looks a lot
God bless you.
dirtier.
Oh, sneeze so hard,
Oh.
brain fell
That's
out.
me. Think you okay?
It's okay. I didn't need that long. I'll be
You're
alright.
just still just dangling out of your nose. Just push it back up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but it looks like it's a lot dirtier. Like it's made out of sort of like brown brick instead of like white and shiny brick. Still looks in good nick though, but yeah, it just looks a little bit different. And
This
you
place is interesting.
see the door to the room. Take it, one of you opens it.
Yep.
Opens. It's a double door as well, obviously for people who go through with horses and carts, so it can get through. And yes, it opens up into kind of like a lot bigger room of the temple, and it's basically just like an entrance room. So it's just the teleportation bit. There's a few of like saloons, priests there, were stood either side of the door. You'd pick up Benjamin and Grom, that they're probably like guards there, so nobody can just dip in and out of the portal room. And yeah, you can easily get out from the temple. And like Jewfair is a very small, sort of like markety town. So very easy to find your way out of it. So yeah, the early morning is yours.
Okay.
Take it, you're heading west.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
head.
Anything of interest as we leave the temple? Is there no one greeted us or anything? Like we weren't being expected. We just came through and walked out.
Yeah, it's almost like you
No
were
customs
being
checks
expected, and
or
it was
anything?
just like, so you're like the last time you got the portal to Fairbreach. There was just like a couple of people there near the portal room. They were
wave.
expecting you because they've set it all up. So they know someone's coming through, and you'd know that any portal use is monitored by the major cities who have access to them. So if someone's going in or going out, they know about it.
Cool. I'll just wave as we pass on the cart.
Yeah.
Good luck.
A little doff the cap.
I'll jump
definitely
back
have a-
the wagon and just look out and start dozing off because I'm a bit full.
Bacon
I'm
and beer.
looking for notable people and points of interest in the little town as we leave or as we're
Yeah,
going
what's,
through
what's
before
the
we leave.
weather situation?
So weather situation, all of you, bar Grom, will feel that it is a little bit cooler, and both you, Ehrman, and Benjamin kind of get that change of smell in the air, where it smells a bit more coastal like. So you definitely know you're more near the sea, more near the coast, whereabouts you are. Having been through here before as well, very familiar to you. It's not like it's freezing, just a little bit of a cooler, more bearable to do like a good day's walk in or a good few days walking. Benjamin, make a perception check for me.
Ben.
So yeah, your memories start coming back a bit slowly to begin with, but you start recognising some of the shops and places that you'd passed before the last time you came here with Ehrman. Ehrman, if you make one as well for me, please.
Sure. Oh, that's going to go well. 7.
It was a bit early for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like, rubbing eyes. Like. Where's that pig and whistle? I'm sure there's one around here.
Yeah, so Benjamin's kind of like pointing out the things what he's remembering and noticing. and yeah, you see sort of like a small inn, the Pig and Whistle 2, if you like.
Pig and whistle by the sea.
Yeah.
The
Um,
whistle and the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whistling pig.
the Whistling Pig. Oh god, this is going to get confusing, isn't it?
Ah, dog on stream.
Dog.
Yay!
It's
Sort
a
of
mini
dog.
chewy.
Really whoopee.
My dog is
Yeah,
currently asleep on my feet.
You haven't been here in a while, so you're not entirely sure of any changes what have gone on in sort of like the market town, but it still looks to be thriving. It still looks like there's the shops and again the stalls and everything about and open and ready for business for the day. It's just one of those like fair, like those port market towns, quite close, like through Fairtown, where people stop off and try and trade a few things.
Cool, cool. I will head off to the western gate.
Yeah.
And,
I take it it's going to be Ehrman,
yeah, I was-
Gazella, and Grom on the horse and cart, and then Jag and Benjamin on their other 2 horses.
Yeah.
As usual. So, before we leave the town, we're heading to the west of the town. Does that mean into the mountains or round the mountains, over the mountains, through them, under them?
We
How we
ain't
get
got
where we want it?
Mistfalls yet. This is a different town.
We're still at the port. We've got to get to
Right.
Mythfall first.
Difficult to tell. No.
Can you actually see any mountains?
Well, yeah, mate. They're actually visible. It's only like a few miles away or something.
I think you need some glasses.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, so you're all in due fair.
we're in due fair, so if we go due west, yay! We can skip round the mountains completely, unless we have to actually go to Mistfall to visit
I see.
the
I
temple.
thought we were going straight to Mythfalls.
No.
I've misheard somewhere there. Then.
We do-
So-
That's fine.
we do have to
Yeah, so
talk to the
He-
High Priest Theobald in Mistfalls, possibly.
he may
Might be best.
or may not
Yeah.
have more
Point
information.
What is actually the scale of this? Like, what's the size of a hex?
Um,
Days
you know what?
travel,
Of
Elizabeth.
everything I did I do a key on my one? I can't remember if I did or not.
It's certainly not one on the
No.
one we've got pinned.
Did I? That's the first time I think anyone's asked
I
of
think-
that.
did-
and I can't
no,
remember
did we
if I wrote
not-
it down.
Asked before, and you said it was just a representation. It's not actually a true map of distances.
I think I might have done.
Well, from my knowledge, how long would it take to get from Dew Fair to Mythfalls?
So from Dew Fair to Mythfalls, you're probably looking at potentially a like a day and a half, just to get there.
Okay.
Maybe 2 days, but depending on weather or how busy the roads are or anything like that. But yeah, because it was roughly sort of like a good 3 to 4 day travel from Ibrido to Orium, and it's almost sort of like half the distance of that. So
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was just taking note of the traffic going in and out of the town. Is there a lot of other people heading west, or is it mainly just people in the port taking ship?
So you'll both you and Benjamin will know this, that it's fairly busy in town, always is. But today, you see that there's a lot of people coming from the west. So you would surmise that within the next day or two, there is probably a ship or multiple of leaving the port to then go back and do other trades, travel, stock up, come back, all of that again.
Cool.
Bloody
Okay.
tourists.
Bloody traders coming down here trading their goods for coin. God, I don't know.
So yeah, do you head off straight away, or do you stick around the town for a little bit?
Head off.
Yeah,
Get going.
yeah, we're
Yes.
just gonna get going.
Yep, easy enough done. So again, Benjamin, as you're in charge of the horse and cart, you
Yep.
know where to go, how to get out. You leave the town of G-Fair without ease. Again, you have to stick a little bit more over to the side of the road than you're used to, because, like I said, there's a lot of traffic coming back into the town.
Did they drive on the other side of the road on this continent?
Well, I didn't say left or right because of that. I said I was in mad. I was about to say, oh, you just have to stick to the left side of the road a bit more, and I was like, no, don't, just don't.
Don't poke the bear.
But it's still easy enough done. It's obviously a lot of people do this a lot of the
Yeah, I
time,
mean-
so the roads are well worn in.
We're kind of an aggressive looking group. You know, got the psycho beside me on the cart. We've got the snoring dwarf, and obviously Eramin is very tall and very hairy, and then you've got the two lunatics on the horses, well armed lunatics. So you know, I don't imagine we're getting a lot of people getting in our way.
No, it's easy enough to do. So you start your day's travel. You're probably now looking at sort of like 10, half 10 in the morning. So you've got sort of like a good half a day's travel to get through. If you needed to, you could push yourself a little bit if you wanted to.
Sure.
But yeah, you'll notice Omen again. Colours look exactly like you were here the last time. So the greenery is very much quite vibrant green.
Better do a
It
butterfly
smells. Make a perception check.
check. I think that's an 18. Let's have a look. Just check. Yeah, 18.
Yep, that's fine. Roll a D100 then.
19.
19.
You know what you've got to roll.
No.
No.
We haven't got a clue.
So you're over here, and yeah, you kind of think to yourself, "Oh, different continent, butterflies," and you do spot a couple along the way so far. Seems like they're up and early in the morning. It's quite sunny here as well. Fresh air, but you see purple butterflies.
I'll just point out to Gisela. Look, more butterflies. Yeah, cool. Right. Gisela.
Yes.
Gisela. Butterflies.
Oh. Sorry, I was distracted by the butterflies over there.
Yeah, so the purple ones, they're very common over here. They're really cool.
Oh, very nice. Where are we going?
West.
Okay, good. Never been out this way before.
It's quite good. Might get cold later though.
Oh.
Did you bring a coat?
I have a shawl.
Cool.
But
Well, just stay next to me. You'll be fine.
Everybody hugging.
Yeah, I can
Aaron
imagine
in
the
way.
cuddle pile.
Yeah.
The cuddle pile later on is going to be interesting.
we just set up Jag's dome and we all just
Yeah.
cuddle up to
Erwin
Aramin.
just on top of everyone, keeping everybody warm.
You're the duvet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the traffic seems to slow down a bit. It seems like there's a lot of people what have sort of like tried to beat that morning rush of getting back in, getting everything set up and ready to be boarded onto the boats when they come in. It's not too like closed in on this road as well. Doesn't seem to be too many trees. There's bushes and shrubs and that all on each side of it. Eramin and Gazella, you'll probably notice that it's all. Ooh, another dog on screen.
He's
She woke
sleepy.
up.
She's a bit sleepy.
About to say it looks a lot calmer than usual.
Yeah. Oh.
She's got a sleepy dog.
Let me sleep, Dad. I want to
Go on then.
sleep.
Come on, you go down there and have a little sleep. There we go. Good girl. She's getting heavy.
But yeah, the travel is yours. If you want to talk, we can do. If not, we can kind of skip forward to finding camp and everything. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye on Gisela, make sure that, she doesn't wander off or do something weird. Also, occasionally just look up at the sky just in case somebody else falls out of it.
At the minute, nobody else falling out.
Cool.
You're fine.
Pays to keep an eye out.
Always pays to be aware of your surroundings,
Exactly.
says Grom as he starts snoring.
Might just drive the car over a couple of rocks. Not big ones, just to sort of jostle Grom about just for a giggle.
And he'll probably go.
Yeah,
And drop
I'm
off back.
just checking he's still alive.
So, is that just how dwarves work? They fight, drink, and sleep.
That's certainly how Grom works. Yeah. I don't know about other dwarves. Probably. I'm not sure we should be using Grom as a baseline for all dwarves, though. But maybe we should meet some more. I would imagine if we're going up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's true.
Don't. Yeah, I don't think we should judge an entire species off the basis of one individual.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah, because
Very open-minded of you, mate. He is a very grumpy dwarf. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's the cheeriest dwarf we'll meet. It's an interesting thought.
that's kind of scary.
I have met dwarves before, and they are all pretty grumpy. How are you faring at the minute, Gisela?
I'm doing alright.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit worried that we'll have to end up fighting someone, and I don't really want to.
Well, don't you have to worry
Hurt
about
anybody.
fighting? You just worry about getting your faculties back and working out how to
Yeah.
become an angel. It's not very often we meet an angel.
Yeah. I wish I could still call upon my wings, but
Lily, good girl. Alright, Lily.
I don't know why I can't feel them.
Good girl.
Weird.
Have you tried popping them out again? Ooh,
Where,
No.
where do they come from?
Alright.
You guys have seen Gisella's wings.
Yeah. What are they? Energy? Or do they grow?
Wait,
Are they?
They grow out of me.
get in now.
It's a bit weird, I know.
Can you come?
It's like I'm
Hey,
like calling upon my power to be able to fly. With my mentor, she was able to make me able to fly all the time. But
I feel like when we met you, something had gone wrong with the old flying.
yeah, I think so. She sent me off, and then I got hit by something.
you could try jumping off something really high.
Oh, I'm not sure that's the
Maybe.
best idea.
But
Oh, okay.
it might not work, and then that would probably hurt quite a lot.
We could try catching you.
We have seen you fall from a long, long way,
That
and you
is
didn't
true.
do too badly, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know a few people back home that can make you fly all the time, but I don't think that's the sort of trip you're looking for.
Hey, listen, this girl knows more about mushrooms than any of us, I'm sure.
Well,
You don't need to be super coy. I do know of all of those plants. We're not supposed to grow them in the temple.
ooh,
Hang on a minute, we just found a new hobby.
another side of you emerges.
How do you think Ermin's so chill all the time?
Oh, I know he's always chewing on something suspicious.
There's just a
Bag full of
plant
mushrooms.
growing somewhere in his fur that's...
Gisela, just make a memory check for us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get to roll dice. I'll get the green one. 15.
15. Okay, so with all of this talk and questions about people asking about your wings, it kind of
Oh,
like
different
nudges
dog on
apart.
stream. That's all three now.
Oh. I didn't see it.
Yeah, just a pair of little eyes peeping out.
Yeah.
They take it in turns to harass me.
Okay, good job we're not double teaming. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of like
I want to join it.
Hey!
Oh. Cute.
Hello. We're just waving at people. Hello.
But yours might be a bit bigger than mine.
Get a real dog.
Yeah, right.
brilliant. So yeah, it kind of jogs a little bit of your memory back in place. Just talking about your wings and how you can't feel them at the minute. But you remember that after your ascension into basically being an angel in training, you are surrounded by saloons, like essence and light, all of the time. That's why you were able to have your wings out and to be able to stay up all the time, basically. So you'd kind of put 4 and 6 together and make 3, and realise that it's potentially that's why you can't feel them at the minute. You didn't complete your training, so you don't have access to like that untapped essence and light, and they may only come out either when really needed or when you are potentially near like a conduit for that sort of celestial power.
I think it's just because I'm not a full angel, you know. I never really finished the training. I need something celestial nearby to kind of give me enough power to take that form. It's like there's some flowers that only open during certain weather, because then they know that the insects that are going to come and feed from them will only be active in that weather. It's like that. I need the right kind of weather for my wings to unfurl.
Cool.
That is interesting.
You don't get eaten by insects at the time, do you?
No, I hope not.
It'd be like really big insects, though. Right,
Let's just careful what we wish for, shall we?
sure.
Could I get giant insect on Gisela? It's a fun spell.
But what if there was like a really big blue butterfly? That'd be amazing.
Season finale.
Yeah. Yeah. BBEG, huge blue button.
Sorry, I keep fourth walling.
You're fine.
I watched Deadpool the other day. I'm all over the place. Sorry.
So yeah, you all have your chats in between you. Keep travelling. It's probably sort of like 4 or 5 in the afternoon now.
I'll break out some of the pastries that I got. Make sure everybody gets a nice sort of apple turnover.
As you get them out, you'll see Grom wake up.
Yeah, I've just literally just reached back without even looking, hand Grom a pastry.
You heard the particular grumble that meant he was awake.
Yeah.
And instinctively.
Yeah.
So you can identify what mood Grom is in purely based on the sounds.
Needs food. Is what it is.
Just envisage Grom waking up a bit like, with like the Scooby Doo noise of like, But yeah, so it's not quite dusk yet, but you can see that the sun is starting to drop. So guesstimate slightly different continent, but you probably got maximum 3-4 hours left to travelling before you probably need to make camp for the night if you want to.
I looked to Benjamin. So are we pushing till dark?
Definitely push till dark, but can we push through? How far we got to go? I mean, if we've got to make camp at some point.
We've still got a day's travel to do yet.
Right, okay, well, I guess as soon as it gets a little dark, we might as well camp.
Okay.
There's no point in travelling through the dark. Do it later.
So we'll continue on.
Now,
Sorry.
I can cast me spell that'll keep us somewhere to sleep, but we can't fit the horse and the cart in.
How often can you do that? Do you need? Is it worth saving it for something more important?
Well, I mean, if I'm doing it and then I go to sleep.
Oh, okay. One of those, is it?
Yeah.
Well, you
Right tomorrow.
You magic folk, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that sounds good then.
Something about sleeping for about 6 hours kind of just...
It all just suddenly happens again, does it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, morning.
It'd be better if you could, like, eat something. They should invent something where you can eat it and it gets you your magic back. That'd be better.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, that's what the pastries are for.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll push on for another few hours, and then start looking for a likely camp spot.
Yeah.
So we can
So yeah,
hide the cart and get the horses under cover.
definitely. Make a perception check if there's anyone else doing the same. Either make a separate roll, or you can give either one advantage. Entirely up to you.
I'll give Aramid advantage on one of them. I'm probably helping out.
Cool. Ooh, that's not good. Well, I rolled a 1 and an 8, so that is 12 altogether.
12 altogether. Yeah. So on the map, it is in Monasteries and Mayhem chat group as pinned, I think, as well.
Yeah.
But you're basically kind of in that brownie area in between Dewfair and Mythfalls.
Right.
It's you can see that it's started to get a little bit more thicker with trees and brush about. So, like, you think you could sort of like get off the road and like you normally do, find a decent enough place to get the horses and cart somewhere safe and out of the way. Maybe a branch or two here or there just to hide him up a bit. And yeah, definitely somewhere in the brush to make it so you'd be less seen if you lit a fire or anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll start preparing I'll feed the horses, start hiding the cart, hand out rations to everyone.
I'm mumble singing an annoying song about beaks and a pig.
All easily done by the both of you. No problem. So yeah, you sit down, just around the campfire. Harriman just hands out the rations and sets you up good with a belly full of food. Yeah, the evening is yours.
Well, this is a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we heading to Miffles first?
Yeah.
Is that the plan? Right. Might pick myself up a bit of a warmer jacket there.
I might pick myself up a warmer body while I'm there, but it all depends on how the chat goes. Not doing very well at the moment.
Well, I could always wingman if you need.
Yeah, just a nice tune. How's the songs going? You got anything? You come up with anything interesting in the last couple of days?
Well, it's a little difficult when I'm kind of on the move or spending my nights having a dwarf drink me under the table. So, not much in the last couple of days, but
Well, let's see if we can come up with something on this scenic trip through the mountains.
there we go. See, what I need is a bit of a change of scenery. Working on me magnus opus, as they say. So, did we bring any beer or anything for the journey?
Oh, we've still got that half a crate in the half a barrel in the back of the wagon.
See, I said the magic word. I woke you up.
Yep.
Well, that's still there, and you've been in the back of that cart this whole time, and it's still there. I don't know if I'm disappointed or impressed.
That's dinner beer.
Fair.
So yeah, there's also another keg that Eremin bought, which is disguised from Grom's eyes.
Disguised as vegetable.
Yeah. It's like a crate of vegetables.
Yeah.
But yeah, beers are there, ales there. You've got your own travel mugs. What you can drink
Best
from.
dad.
Yeah.
Party mum.
Grumpiest dwarf.
If I became an angel, like all I got was this lousy mug.
Yeah, and the night passes by, and for anyone who's paying attention, who has a passive perception around the 14 mark, if anyone?
14.
I have almost half
15.
that.
14.
15.
Okay, so at least 3 of you then hear that it's a lot quieter around these parts. You can still hear the odd 1 or 2 nightlife starting to wake up, the odd 1 or 2 boots and squawks and rustles and general bugs about in the area, but it seems a lot more peaceful around here, whereas like on the roads around Orium and up on the northern continent when you're travelling to Wolfhaven, it did seem a lot busier.
It's nice.
Maybe I'll wander outside the teepee and go and have a pee and have a little eyeball and listen out, see if there's anything interesting around.
By all means, yeah, roll a perception check for us.
18.
18. So, yeah, you go out and you find a nearby tree and just have a quick one, and then you just kind of take a bit of a walk around the camp, just like looking out and listening out. Yeah, you don't really hear much. The nightlife again, like I said, the odd one or two owls hooting. But yeah, it seems quite peaceful for like this time of night. It's now getting to sort of like 9, half 9. But yeah, it's take one of those big like breaths in, and the air just seems a little bit clearer around these parts as well.
I let out a little city cough. And, head back to the TP. Spark up a pipe or something.
Yeah, so you're all sat there. Have you cast the spell, or is it just
I
the...
do it as we were going to bed, so it wouldn't be around just yet.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh,
So,
okay. It's not like a little magic house you can go in and out of.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
You can, but it lasts for 8 hours, and I want to.
Okay, right. Yeah.
yeah, you're all just sat around a campfire there. Goes down to embers. Jag's potentially there, strumming a few tunes, maybe even thinking about a new song coming up or anything. Who knows? But yeah, it's very quiet night than what you're used to.
But I think it's bedtime. I haven't slept for ages.
I know you've been awake at least 3 hours.
I know. That's a day for golf.
He's like a cat, isn't he?
A very angry, hairy cat. So, yeah, cat. Fair enough.
So yeah, take it you're all going to go to sleep.
Yep. Erebin will stretch out, and anybody who wants to sort of cuddle up can do so.
No.
He's
I
completely.
think we'll be okay inside the air.
Oh, I still do the slow flop backwards. It's like boink.
So yeah, you spell is cast.
What size creature is a horse? Is it a medium or a large creature?
Yeah.
It's medium.
I think, a normal horse is a medium. I think a war horse is a large. But
It is 9 creatures of medium size or smaller, so we could bring the horses in as well.
Sure. Well,
A riding horse on its own is considered large
all right, okay.
in game.
No horses inside there.
no. They're happy I've tethered
To
them.
be honest, it's probably a better.
Yeah. Well,
The horse shit on your head.
we've got 3 signs up now. It's no horse inside. It's like the red diamond. No horses, no pipes, no farting.
I just suddenly had in my head an image of Gisela has a little live, laugh, love sign that she hangs up inside the dome.
Which Grom immediately punches through the dome.
Yeah, it's a nice, warm, comfortable feeling inside. Is it the hut or the dome you have?
Hut.
Hut, yeah. In
But
the hut.
it is a dome. It is
Yeah.
dome.
You can have it to look at anything you like, can't you?
Yeah, and well, it like color-wise, like kind of blends in with the surroundings, I think.
Yeah, it's just a dome that blends in.
Yeah.
Then you can really change it. I think there are other higher end spells that you can customize, but
Yeah.
this one's the basic.
But yeah, Benjamin flops down onto or next to Ehrman and kind of does the snuggling up. Grom, I take it, is laying there with Betsy.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
Give her a kiss good night.
all start to doze off, and that's where we'll have a quick break.
Hey!
Right.
Righto. Quick break, grab a drink. Don't forget to visit our sponsors that we haven't got and never will have. But, go for it. Why not? Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed those messages from our sponsors. DM, take it away.
Sponsors? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we don't have any
Yes.
sponsors.
So, just before the break, we all got a little tiny hut made for you all to sleep in. Very comfortable. Not too cold, not too hot. Some people cuddled up with airmen. Some people cuddled up with their hammers. But yes, you all fall asleep, and it's a fairly peaceful night sleep for all of you. And then Gazela, you. You start having like flashes of sort of like pictures, memories almost, run through your mind. It's little bits and bobs again, and you just kind of rethink about the memories you regained last time with the Eramin's help of what happened when you were in the heavens and going through your training and the battle, and you kind of hear those devils and fiends' names sort of like rolled over again, sort of like on repeat, and then flashes of the battle with other ASMR being hit and you being defended, and then again that brief conversation you had, and then being knocked back down to earth, and then you wake up. Everyone is still asleep. It's the middle of the night. You've woken up this time sweating quite a lot. All of those memories sort of like replaying over in your brain, breathing heavily as well.
Just gonna look to the sky. See what I can see.
Make a perception check.
It's your best mate Andy falling out of the sky.
Andy the Angel.
Yep.
Perception. Oh wow, I'm very good at that, aren't I? Okay. Rolled an 18 for 16.
Oh. So yeah, you look up in the sky, and it seems to be quite a clear night. You don't see anything up there, but you still get the feeling that Saloon is up there, and also I want to say Lilith for some reason, but it's not right, is it? Liliana. As soon as I said it, I knew what it was. Again, like most things, and when you did hear from them, quite faint, but you still get the feeling of her there. And then, with that perception roll as well, you also hear outside the hut a couple of twigs snap.
I will kind of instinctively kind of nudge Ben. Benjamin.
What was that then?
I heard some twigs snapping. I think there's someone nearby.
How late is it? Does it feel like I've slept?
Yeah, it's like one of those where you probably had sort of like 3-4 hours sleep, and you wake up and you're in between. Was it a full night's sleep or?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I straight away I sort of a pat on Eramin, and then go straight over to the door and stealthily perceive outside.
Yeah, so just run the spell through me again, please, Martin. It basically is you can see out.
You can see out. It's transparent from the inside.
Okay. Oh, right.
But the outside looking in, it's sort of a single colour or something I get to pick. It's opaque from the outside or any colour you choose. So I just naturally choose a very camouflagey colour from the outside. But you can see completely clearly outwards.
Yep. In which case I will just perceive rather than go to the door.
Yeah, I will very quietly, well,
Don't
will,
wake up the dwarf yet.
yeah, I'm just gonna wake Jag up. Say, shh. Possible intruders.
Can people hear from inside the hut from the outside or not?
What? Mm. Doesn't say. It doesn't say whether you can hear.
Seems a bit of a
Well,
Right.
you never heard the
You're
twig,
cool
so
then.
I'm going with you can.
yeah. Well, I went for the fact for some reason my brain went. I don't think you can hear anything coming from inside the hut, but obviously, like if you can see out, surely you'd be able to hear out as well. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Well, that's your call if it's
Because they can't see any light coming from it, can they?
no.
Because they can't see him. So
Solid colour.
yeah. So I'll say that you know that they can't hear anything coming from it, but obviously you know that it's not like an actual. It's blended in with the background.
Yeah, well, I'm still. Shh.
Yeah.
Possible intruders. Ben's checking it.
Yep. Perception check. Sorry, Ben. Please.
And I'll wait until Ben tells me what to do.
23.
23. So yeah, as you just look out, you take sort of a quick scan around like the whole of the hut, all of the sides. And from the roadside it seems completely clear, but from the side where there's a few more trees and bushes, like where the horses and cart is, you swear you could have heard like another couple of twigs snapping. Maybe like a rush. Perfect timing there, James.
Quite literally.
Rustling of bushes as well.
It's the attack of the killer biscuits.
This is immersive. Yeah.
Right. Well, I do the buddy hand signals. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Wait there, keep an eye, watch a sec, and I'm going to sort of creep out the door in that direction, knowing that they can still see me.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can get stealthily closer to
them.
wherever the.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, make a stealth roll first, please.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So yeah, you come out of the hut.
Snap a twig.
As quietly as possible. And you're sort of like heading towards the sound where you heard those couple of twigs break. And yeah, literally, he took the words right out of my mouth as you take that sort of like 10th step forward. In your brain, you're going, "Cool, yeah, I know how to do this. I'm quiet." You.
Trip over log.
I'm not going to be that cruel.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad a roll. Come on.
You do step on a twig.
Right.
And then instantly you hear like a scuffling, as if there's like somebody's turning round to where that noise came from.
Right. Well, I mean, if I heard it, if I registered that I was being noisy and shit, I would have just frozen and ducked back down and waited. I'm not going to keep walking if I can hear myself. But if I don't know that I'm not being stealthy, I guess I'm still creeping around towards them. But if I heard them, right? I heard.
Yeah.
Right, well,
you would have heard. You would have known that you stepped on.
Yeah. Well, I'm just I'm freezing where I am, and I'm again trying to see.
Roll us another perception check just to see if you can then like see or hear anything again.
11. Terrible. Oh, I have an inspiration that I've had for a really long time. Shall I use it?
Use it.
It's been there for so long. How do I get rid of it?
Just click on
Just
it.
roll again and then click it again.
Right. Okay. Perception was it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my word.
Natural one.
Do you have to use that new roll, or is it basically rolling with advantage, so the 11 would stand?
I have no idea.
An inspiration is a re-roll.
Inspiration.
Useless. Well, it's not that
Oh
important.
no,
it's
spending your
perception.
inspiration gives you advantage on that roll.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So,
A
Can't
12.
remember what
you
the
would-
last one was.
yeah, you would
12.
still use the 11.
11.
Oh,
Um,
11, was it?
Was it 11? I hate this bloody D&D Beyond thing where it puts everything
it's
back up
11.
to the top. Yeah. Yeah, so you have a look out. You don't see anything for certain, but you're pretty sure the direction you're walking in, you did see sort of like something fairly large and quite quick, like turn towards you,
Can I
like
take
in your
a look?
direction.
Seeing Ben freeze, because I'm watching him intently,
Mhm.
I'll then immediately scan to see what's made him freeze.
Yeah, 100%. Anybody else who also wants to do so, if you're keeping an eye
That
out
was
with
rubbish.
this going on.
What is going on?
Rolled a 4 for 8. Not a clue. Don't know what's going on.
11.
Grom's gonna be the first one to say anything. He's still asleep.
Yes! Somebody
24.
see something!
Hey!
Natural 20. 2 in a
Nah.
row.
That's all 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ehrman and Gazella. I always want to pronounce that wrong. So sorry,
Just said that.
Gisela.
Say it, Philly.
You
Say
look
the
at-
word.
Say the word. You look out, and yeah, you're not quite sure why Benjamin stopped, but Ehrman, you know he would have stopped for a reason.
Yeah.
So you just kind of sort of like egg on Jag to take a good look as well, and he certainly does. He scans the area and kind of eyes up where Benjamin is just frozen in place, and then looks roughly towards that direction where he's kind of like looking. And yes, you see, and it's dark. So do you have dark vision? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say night vision.
All green hues.
So yeah, you see like a couple of the bushes 30 or so feet in front of Benjamin, kind of move and rustle. Yeah, with quite a large bodied creature like running in between them.
Can I just cast in that direction fairy fire?
Oh, nice idea.
Yes. Does the hut allow you to cast out?
I don't know, but it's
If it's what I think it is, then I think it does, but it doesn't allow anything to come in. Or is that another one I'm thinking?
Did you have to put your hand out to cast?
I think so.
I was going to
That's
say, otherwise
why I
you've got to slap this thing in the middle of the next fight, and we can
Yeah.
just bundle inside it, surely.
can't be cast through it. So yes, I'll get to the edge and I'll put my hand through the edge.
Yep. Okay. So you are casting fairy fire. That's a save, isn't it?
Deck save.
Dex save. Alright.
It is a 20-foot cube as well. So if there's more than one, I'm just sort of targeting that main rustle in the bush. Whatever I saw. If there's anything else, it'll get caught as well.
Oh dear. So I rolled with my plus, so 12.
We have a glowing pink thing in the bush.
Oh, wow.
soon-
For an half an hour.
As soon as that happens, I wake up Grom.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
So
as soon as Jag
Good
steps
boy.
up, starts to go, Grom. Bad
Yeah.
guys.
Bad guys.
Betsy, go.
Betsy.
And I'll
So
point to the
Before-
pig thing.
before anybody does anything else, what you see is Jag stick his arm, outside of the hut, and those of them inside the hut can hear him mutter a few words, and then this pinkish purplish light comes out of his hand and lights up this whole area. And what you see, and you'll all know what it is basically you see the outline of a centaur in the woods.
Are they good or bad?
Oh, they were
Oh,
bad
wow.
last time.
Fucking this guy.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I remember they attacked us.
They did.
That's right. I'll go
Yeah.
straight for it. Full speed.
Yeah, I'd literally just woken up Grom and Betsy and just pointed them at the centre.
All roll initiative at this point. Then you're
Oh.
all very much there.
In
Hold
before
on a
we
second.
realise that
I've
it's a
got-
doctor and it's a centaur for disease control.
Oh, that was awful. Well done, Jay.
I'm here a week, dry the fish. Because I won't eat it. Oh, I've got a whopping +0 to my initiative.
Yeah, me too.
So, what do we all roll?
I got a 12.
That's
11.
19, was it?
19. Yeah. Okay.
19.
Have you got a map for this one, or is it just iterative?
Yeah, I will do.
Oh,
It's fun fact. If you click on the little rocket ship on D&D Beyond, there is a Roll20 RPG tabletop activity that you can do within Discord. That means you don't have to have someone stream the Roll20.
What about,
We can all just access it on Discord.
Oh, Discord. Oh, right.
Okay.
So Fiddy will have to start it so that he's the host.
Where the fuck is the rocket ship?
Down next
Bottom
door,
left
Discord.
Yeah, above the mute
on
button.
Discord.
Oh, on Discord. Sorry.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did say
okay.
on roll 20. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, the rocket ship on Discord.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
Oh, right. Okay. So.
And then you do that and you start up the Roll20 app
Well.
on there. Should be able to easily find it.
Okay. This is new. Launch.
And then we join it. And you have to select your campaign as the host. Some of you may have to sign in.
Authorize. Sorry.
Oh, made me the host. Hang on. Make you the host. There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh god, I've
Not
got to remember
sure if I-
passwords now.
Yeah, I don't even know if I have signed up
Oh
to it
god,
before.
I've literally just put my. No one can see that, can they?
Oh, I do have an account. Okay.
Oh no.
Oops,
I think the only person that'd be up to see would be
Me.
my dad's in the stream.
I can't see it. I'm still logging in, so.
No, I'm talking about seeing your information as you're typing in.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I like it. Let's come up with everything.
You press launch. I'm going to be doing this when I pick up. I've been doing this, well, I was doing it with my other campaign, but they didn't really use it because of how they like the cameras. But it has the activity on the main page and then shows all of our cameras along the bottom.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's a bit annoying.
What's
Oh.
that?
Can you see everything there?
We can't see the DM stuff, no.
Oh,
It's basically just
We
Roll20, but in Discord.
Okay.
yeah, all
That's
we can
handy,
see
that's
is
nice.
All we can
old
see is
map.
the old map we had from before.
I have no idea how to
Hang on
sign
then,
in.
because I need to then change that somehow through here, which I don't know if I know how to yet.
If you're on the new UI, changing a map,
Yeah, I got it. I got
There's
it. It's literally the same as that.
You're
but
right,
you
Dipper.
can control it from the. Not everybody. You don't have to
Oh, there
use
we go.
this. You can control it from the. You can do it from the browser version as well.
Okay. No, it's exactly the same. I was just looking for everything on the
Yeah.
page.
got all of the tools that you could ever need.
Yeah, cool.
Say
That.
if I needed to cast a very particular spell.
Yeah, that's good. That saves a lot of bandwidth from my PC.
Yeah. And it saves trying to fit it all onto another screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
don't-
Differ, you
fine.
got your account?
No, I mean I'm trying a few passwords. I just need to check what email it was.
Yeah, it's cool.
Check your browser passwords.
I didn't get you to sign in first because I didn't know if you'd get to this point, but from yet again from from Benjamin, some poor stealth rolls whilst looking for stuff.
So where are the horses and carts?
So again, like I've said to you, these maps are more beneficial so we can see where everything is.
Yeah.
But imagine that where you are at the minute is like where the hut is, there or thereabouts, and your horses and carts will sort of like be like in the brushes there. So obviously no one could see them or anything like that. It's not probably as quite as thick as this, but yeah. Without having like all of the full tools from anything.
The first one I put in, I must have typed it wrong. I must have fat fingered it or something. It's literally the first thing I put in. I tried like 5 after that. There we go.
So yeah, apparently through Discord you can, you should all be set to be able to move yourself and do everything. So just double check that.
Yep.
Can do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay, cool. So what was the range on
Verify.
Verify is 60 foot from me in a 20-foot cube.
So yeah, Benjamin would have been like roughly about there because you walked out, yeah?
Yep.
Done all of that. So yeah, what?
I mean, I probably would have crept around the trees a bit more than walked straight into the open pit, but
Yeah, no, completely. So move yourself to somewhere around.
I mean that's cool.
Where you
That's
think you'd be.
good. That's good.
So yeah, what you got your fairy fire on was that there, if that's just appeared.
Yep.
Cool. Getting used to this, guys. So yes, we will. Let me just. What was your initiative, Gisela?
It was 17.
17. Okay, cool. So yeah, so it is Benjamin. You are up first with Gisela preparing. So yes, what would you like to do?
Charge around that tree and stab this guy in the face.
Good plan.
What's
like it.
your
Oh, so I was just having a look. What is my?
30-foot movement speed?
I need a 5, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
35. So you could, yeah. So that's more like of the bush and the bushes I was talking about. So it's not a tree. So you could essentially get up to it.
I could.
Yeah. So and just to make you aware that the map squares don't quite line up, but they're as close as I could get
Yeah, that's cool.
We forgive you.
them.
Well, can I get there? I feel like I can't. I feel like I can only get to the bush.
Yeah. So, but you could essentially get. Was that 30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, you could only get to there if you went to it.
There, so I can't. Yeah. Well, I'll go. And it's there's only the one there.
As you are there, you now see next to it. If you go there, you would see something else. But
Okay. Well, I was going to say if I can't reach in one move, I would generally probably go there rather, because I'd probably run around rather than run straight into, knowing that there's going to be a
completely.
unstoppable force coming directly from behind me.
Yeah. Even with you being there, though, you would still see there is a second one next to it.
Is it glowing pink?
So the one no, it isn't. It rolled a natural 20 on its dex save.
No.
So
Put a little
I've got a
dot
bottle
or
of
something on
glowing
it.
pink
Put
with a
that
pink
bit.
dot.
Yeah. Said I'm on the wrong layer, Fiddy. Come on. You know how to do this. Pink or purple?
It
Pink.
was pink.
Cool. Yep. So there you go.
Lovely.
So yeah. Is that everything, Benjamin, or you still got bonus
Oh,
action
Still got action as well.
and an action?
well, yeah, I might as well chuck a couple of daggers at it, I guess. Yeah. Can
Yeah.
I throw a couple of daggers?
Let's have a look. Let me just get back on to.
I've only got daggers with melee weapon.
It is. They are
should be fine.
throwable. Yes.
They are, yeah.
They got 20-foot range as a normal throw and 60 foot as long.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's got it. Literally got it next to it.
And you're at advantage if you're throwing at the pink glowy one.
Yes. Exactly what I was then looking for. So yeah, make an attack roll. Using your daggers.
Oh, oh, okay. So okay, 14. I thought it was a 1, natural 1. 14.
14. So. Yep, that does hit.
Oh, really? Did not expect that.
Are you hitting the glowy one?
Yeah, and I could have rolled that again, couldn't I?
By all means, do so if you.
Advantage and sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay, now the first roll was good.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
what was that?
Roll your damage.
The damage was 8. And then because it's a sneak attack.
Yes, you roll your sneak attack dice as well.
Got advantage.
Oh, completely lost. Sorry. Hold on a sec. What do I roll?
I think it's
Sneak
2d6.
Little say in your cheek somewhere.
Let's have a look.
You go on actions and down to the bottom, I think, under other.
3d6. 3d6 extra damage.
Right.
Yep, once per turn. 3d6.
Nice.
That's 8. 16.
So 16 points of damage altogether. Marvellous. Yep. And then you would still have a bonus action if you can use one. You don't have to.
I'll dash. I mean, I could have done that at the very beginning, couldn't I? I've just used my bonus attack to dash up to him. But if I'll dash to the side. So like, how far can I dash?
A dash would be your movement again, so another 30 foot.
Oh, okay.
Please don't go too far.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
have
point.
something in plan.
That's a good point. No, that's it. I'll stay where I am because I can jump on him from there.
Stay where you are. Okay, cool. So with your go, Gisela, it's your turn with Jag
Can
preparing.
I just say, can't you do a dodge as a bonus action as a rogue?
Can you? I think that's a monk thing. I don't remember though.
Disengage or hide. Dash, disengage or hide.
All right, okay.
That's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good looking out though, definitely.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yep, your turn, Gisela, with Jag preparing.
Okay, I'm going to sneak by Grom and Jag. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Get to about there. So I've got them both in range. Then I'm going to spend, hang on, 3 sorcery points.
Ooh.
And I am going to, with hands pointed at Grom and Benjamin, I'm going to twin spell haste on both of them.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's
So-
that again?
You get this scent of bamboo, just invigorating and speeding you up. I spent some time trying to find like fast-growing flowers, and the best I could find was bamboo in a short time. Your speed is doubled, so you
Ooh.
get double movement speed. You get +2 to your armor class.
Nice.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
You get an additional action on each of your turns
Wow.
that can be used to take the dash, disengage, hide, or use an object, or take a single attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I would
That
say,
lasts,
sorry, go on.
that lasts for a minute.
Rather than using the colour, because I've only got the basic, I need to get them loaded up, which I keep forgetting about. But use the lightning helix in the D&D Beyond. I'll put that on yours.
And what we're using for concentration is that the screaming.
Concentration. Yeah, you can do. Yeah.
It's 20 feet, and then I'm going to go 5, 10 back to try and take some cover with the Jag and the dome.
Absolutely. So if that's the
Actually,
end of your
I'm
go.
going to go there. Yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm concentrating on that.
Yep.
Um,
So
making
Jag,
it more
it's your
speedy.
go. With me preparing.
Okay. I'll come forward a little bit. Yeah, basically just to come up there because I need another 60 feet. And I'm gonna just pull out the me guitar, and I'm just gonna start playing this really high note that just sort of builds and builds just over by the centaurs. You can sort of feel it from here until it gets so high pitched that this in the air as I cast Shatter.
Ooh.
Okay, that's what, a 20-foot sphere?
Yeah, 10 foot
Oh, 10 foot.
area. So yeah, centered on the fairified one that I can see clearly.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a con save
Con save.
on anything in the 10-foot radius.
So the first one, it is an 18.
Meets it, beats it.
And the second one is a 12.
Hell yeah. But it's half damage. Oh, that's a good roll as well. It is half damage on us. Half on a successful one, yeah. So
Okay.
24 to the fail and 12 to the success.
Okay.
Like, you wonder why centaurs are pissed off when you meet them in the woods. It's like, these guys have done nothing at all. They could have just been snogging behind the tree or something, and we've just decided to rain hell on them.
Can you see their figure amounts in their ACs and that?
No,
No.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
just the images.
Yeah, that was
Just making sure before I did anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, so as Jag just steps forward next to you, Gisela, you see him get the guitar out, and it's really fast strumming, just one high-pitched note at the bottom of the fretboard, and then all of a sudden it just kind of stops, and then you just hear a cracking, a shattering almost, right near the centaurs, and yeah, they both scream out in quite a bit of pain,
So
and
it's
you see
centered
them
on
as
the
well.
centaurs.
So yes, very well done. So is that everything, Jack?
now I'm also going to call out to Benjamin and just I don't know, say, you got this, mate, and you can have a bardic inspiration. So you got a free D8 that you can add to.
Oh, actually, there was a
need it.
thing I forgot to do. I used a meta magic object option. I have resistance to piercing damage.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
I just want to put a note that on my next movement, I'm going to sort of do a spinning somersault and double gun
Jag. Yes, son.
Brilliant. Yeah, so if that's everything, it is now my go. And the two centaurs, what you can see there in front of you, Benjamin, don't do anything. They're still like stunned by this shatter what's gone off near them. But what everyone, and you do see, Benjamin, is from the green bush just to the left of that is one of them jump out of it.
Or an owl bear
Oh no.
or something.
Which made me laugh with Benjamin's absolute stuck on beaks.
A beak.
Beaks and hooves today, boys.
Yep.
Who make
Yeah.
him
Yeah, and so yeah, that moves out of there, and then also it does move a little bit further, just to here, using a dash as its action, and yet just stays there. And then the verified center right next to you, Benjamin, sort of like starts gaining consciousness. Ehrman, you're up next, by the way.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
let you know. It comes out of the bushes and comes to you, as you were the first one to find it and do some damage to it.
Don't forget
And
your
it-
AC's boosted by 2.
Very nice. And it is going to do a pike attack on you first. So that is an 18 to hit.
That hits. Can I uncanny dodge it?
You sure can if you want to.
Don't forget your increased armor class for haste.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's the haste?
Plus
Plus
2.
Well,
two.
I was only one under. I'm 15 plus 2, 17. Well, I
Oh,
don't know what
yeah.
the haste does. Or is that the haste? That is the haste.
That haste is plus 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
So one under.
so that is 10 points of piercing damage from that.
Halved?
And yeah, uncanny dodge is halved.
Halved, yeah.
Yep, cool. Half to that, so that's 5. And then it rears up and then comes down to make a hoof attack on you as well. Oh, that's a natural 19. So that's going to hit.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of luck with horses.
And that is 6 points of hoof damage to you.
There you go. I don't mind hoof damage.
But that's not halved. It's the only uncanny
No,
dodge
yeah.
you want.
Yeah. It's good. It was the good one to halve.
And yes, that is the end of its go. So it's now you, Ehrman, with you up, Grom, next.
I'm assuming, because Jag's moved out, that the tiny hut has disappeared, yes?
Yes, it would
Okay.
if I left it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have to have left it to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to there. Just double check. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to use a 3rd level spell and cast Bless on all of us.
Ooh, nice.
So we,
Do your default sign up.
you all have, yeah, I've got my D4. So attack rolls and saving throws, you can add a D4 to every single one of them until I
Blimey.
stop concentrating on it.
Lovely.
But what we do for concentration?
Like
The
the
sparkly thing.
yeah.
There you go. That'll do. So
And
that's
is that
my
everything,
movement
Ehrman?
and my action. Bonus action. Yeah. I will turn invisible.
Okay.
So I've completely vanished.
Nice. So if that's your go, you've got 5 feet of movement if you want to, I think.
No, I'm good. No, I
Okay,
used all
cool.
20 of my feet.
Oh, you only have 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm
Grom
big
hits
and
you
slow.
up with me preparing.
Grom jumps up, grabs Betsy, and suddenly smells this weird smell he's never smelled before. I said, I feel amazing. I feel 120 again. Bastard. And he's going to go, whoosh, down there. And he's going to bonus action rage, reckless and frenzied, even though he doesn't need to because this guy's already things, but that's what Grom does, and he's going to attack. So that's a 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Did you add your D4?
That's without the D4. I didn't need. Okay, I'll add the D4 as well.
Put the bloody D4 on.
Get it up to 30.
Okay, that's 31 then.
Does that hit
That
at
hits.
all?
So that is. I've got to try and remember how to do this now. So that's the first hit. So that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Second hit with advantage
Add a D4.
is 23 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
Oh, that's better. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
And this centaur goes down after that
So
second hit.
what you see is Grom come charging up, and the first hit he'll smack the knees and shatter the knees of the centaur. As it falls forward, he'll just botch it on the head. Well, let's just see how far I move this. That was oops, that's the wrong thing to do. So that was 45, so I can still go down and get the next one as well. So see that one's collapsed dead. I'm going to go straight down here, and my hasted attack I'm going to do on that one.
That means I'm not concentrating anymore, which is good.
Oh, that's not so good. I might need the D4 on this one. So that's 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that's another 12 points of aggro damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so he takes the hit. He is looking beaten, but is still standing.
Okay, that's my go.
That's your go. So, yep, it's now my go, and it is the centaurs you've just ran up to go.
Okay.
And it is going to make a pike attack at you.
So you get advantage for reckless.
Yep.
But disadvantage for my cloak, so it's just a normal attack.
Okay.
Remember your AC is boosted by +2.
So that is a non-natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
And then any 6 points of piercing damage, which will be half to 3 for you.
Okay.
And then again, the Hoof attack is 21 to hit.
Yep.
Then that is 8 points reduced to 4 of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, thank you.
And that's their go. And then as you're all looking at Grom just be the fastest he's ever been, from out of nowhere, or the bush again to the left, another owlbear pops out and starts heading towards you, Grom.
Okay.
And that was
Grob is a happy bunny, speeding his tits off, and there's loads of shit to hit.
Speeding his tits out. Brilliant. Yep. And that's his go. Or their go. They're going to stay there. So yeah, it is now back to the top of the round. So Benjamin.
I shall dash round to there. And do I get a sneak attack? Because Grom's there?
Yeah, I think that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, because you're a swashbuckler, aren't you, sir?
Yeah. Oh. Oh no. I always see a 1 as a 7.
Plus a D4.
I rolled 16.
Yep. So yep, that hits.
Oh no, hold on a minute. Is that right? Why did that roll? Why is it? Oh, sorry. I'm being an absolute idiot. So, 9 plus 18.
18. Yep. And this centaur, after that strike, goes down quite quickly as well. After that, after being beaten by Grom, and then yourself coming in as well. Yeah. So anything else you'd like to do? You are hasted, so your movement is essentially doubled.
Yeah, I will dash. Let's stay to there. Yeah, I dash to there and wait there. I'm heading for this. Well, I mean, I could. Well, I can't hit him. Yeah, I'm staying there, running into there, so I can jump on the owlbear before he gets to Ehrman.
Okay, so yeah, you're just staying there then, yeah?
Yeah.
Marvellous. So, Benjamin's go over. Gisela, it's your turn with Jag repairing again.
Okay. Oh, there's owlbears coming. Concentrating to avoid getting hurt. Is that the one with the fairy fires down, isn't it?
Yeah, so both the centaurs are
Do you
down.
want to mark them?
Yeah, I'll
Sorry,
mark them,
could
yeah,
I
that's fine.
could I say I didn't use a bonus action, did I? Could I say that I was sneaked? I went into hiding.
It's a little bit hard to do that when you're kind of
Maybe
out in the open.
if you stay in those bushes, you might be able to hide.
Yeah, if you stayed in there, you might be able to, but
No, don't worry, it's all good. Leave it as is.
Right. I'm going to. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to be rather basic, and I am going to cast Mind Sliver on the one that is coming close.
Yep, okay.
60-foot range, so that's an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. I think it definitely fails. That is a 0.
Yeah, it fails. So it takes 2d6 points of psychic damage. 4 points of psychic damage. And before the end of my next turn, it has to take 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
So 4 points of damage, yeah.
4 points of psychic damage and minus basically a bane for the next saving throw it makes.
Okay. Cool.
And I am going to then kind of position myself behind Jag.
Yep. So Jag, it's now your turn with me preparing.
Okay. I'll just sort of look over my shoulder and go, "You're all right. We got this." Just with a nice warm smile to try and set Gisela at ease. And I go, "Good idea, though." And I am going to cast. Well, the owlbear that Gisela's just attacked is also going to start to hear just these little whispers from the trees.
I know that spell.
Dissonant whispers. So that's a wisdom save.
Save, okay.
I'm just doing it first level.
That is 18.
Is that minus the D4 from?
D4 as well. No, it's not. So it would have been 18.
It would have succeeded, but it won't now.
Now 16.
Fails.
Okay.
Sure, that's that. I've got some real dice. 161. No, the other way around. 616. For 13.
13. Okay. Marvelous. Is that everything?
I'll also, yeah, I can. I'll just call out, Gresham, and then he can have a bardic inspiration as well.
Okay, is that a D8?
D8.
D8, okay.
Cool. Yeah, so with that ending, it is now that owlbear's turn, and it continues to come towards the group. But more so Ehrman, as he is the biggest
can't
there.
see me. I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. Let me just put a ninja face on you. There you go. Just to
Literally
remind
just
me.
disappeared.
Literally.
Might as well have painted in purple.
So yeah, okay. So we can't see Ehrman, so they're going to head over.
I've just read the actual spell, Dissonant Whispers, and it does say it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away, use all of its speed to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay.
So you scared the shit out of it, basically.
Yeah. I just wondered if there was a secondary effect of that, and good job I did.
Okay. So what you will see then is this owlbear goes pretty much back to where they came from.
And then it takes its turn.
Yep, and that's all it does, isn't it? It just runs away and doesn't do anything.
That
Well, no,
was
isn't it?
reaction. Now it's its turn, so it can move back.
So that was just its reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it can move back to.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'm now officially just standing there with my mouth open, watching this about bear, like
Run about.
run in one direction then running back again. Some weird bit in the middle.
Ever playing a video game and the pathing fucks up on an enemy and
Yeah.
it just starts running in weird directions until eventually it comes to you?
It was
So-
also running forwards, but doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah,
animation's playing, but it's like moving backwards slowly.
Keep posing.
It's like,
So it's going to move back up to there. And yeah, that will be its go. It then would have been the second centaur's go, but it isn't. So Ehrman, you are up.
Okay, so as my turn happens, I become visible again. And I will... Yeah, I will cast a guiding bolt at this owlbear here. The one that's running about. That is a spell attack. Okay, cool. Jesus, 11.
Oh no, that does miss.
No, I'm not playing with D&D Beyond Dice anymore. They can fuck right off.
Don't you have a plus D4?
I do, actually, yes. Because nobody held the fucking sheet up.
Yeah.
It was a 1. So that makes it a 12.
Hey.
That
Oh.
still misses,
Tell you what,
unfortunately.
I'm going to use my inspiration. Roll it again.
Don't forget your D4.
No, it's just advantage, so you don't get D4 on it.
All right.
You just add the one that you've already.
Yeah, I got an 11 again.
Wow. Wow.
What a waste
Yeah.
of a turn.
So,
I will then just stay where I am.
okay.
I'll take my ninja off.
So, yeah,
There you
that's Aramon's go. We then go to Grom.
Whoa, okay. I'm going to see this big, beaky, furry bastard coming towards me, so I'm going to go... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Betsy at it and see if it hits.
Yep.
That's... That's... hold on, let me add my D4 before someone shouts at me. 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
And then Betsy will come flying back into my hand as I'm running towards it, and I'll smack it again.
Nice.
Well, that's a natural 20 this time.
Woof.
Oh,
Don't even need the D4.
Put your bloody D4 on.
Betsy's a
28.
Thor hammer.
Sorry?
Betsy's a
No.
Thor hammer. She comes back.
Yeah. It surprised me as much as anyone else. But I like it. That's 28 points of bludgeoning
28.
damage.
Jesus Christ.
And I'll take my hasted attack, which is a 20. Hold on, I'm going to do my D4.
It hits.
Okay, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll take my frenzied attack.
Nice.
That's lots.
Yep, that hits.
So that will be, oh crap, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So you just see Grom throw Betsy. Betsy comes flying back to his hand, and as he's running in, they just go bam, 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 bam on this thing.
Hasty
I feel
Grom
fucking brilliant.
Bad for enabling this violence.
Is that your go?
Yeah, that's my go. Unless you want me to hit it a few more times.
So it would have been Centaur B's turn, but it's not. But it is now that owl bear's turn right in front of you, Grom.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, is going to do a beak attack on you first.
Okay, so same again. So it's disadvantage and advantage, so it's just a normal roll.
Which is probably not going to hit. It's only a 12.
Nope,
To hit.
doesn't hit.
And then it's going to sort of like, again, rear up to you and do a claw attack. This is where I start rolling poorly, and that's 16 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
And that is there you go.
You hear Grom roar in its face.
Or at its
So
knee,
we're-
whatever.
We're now back at the top of the round, so it's entirely up to you if you want to go, keep going, or
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'm
Unless anyone has to disappear.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Benjamin, your turn.
Right. I'm gonna jump on this lad.
Mhm.
Stab that lad. Because I forgot as well that I've got a hasted attack too, right?
Yep.
Yep,
I
yeah.
didn't use that. I didn't use that in the last one.
And you can use your bonus attack to attack with your other sword.
True. It's almost like I hardly played this game. Right? Hold on. Have I still got a plus?
Yep, still got
four?
D4.
So was that 19?
Nice.
Yep, that hits.
That haste makes it broken, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's brilliant, eh?
17 with a sneak attack. Sneak attack as well, right?
Yeah.
And then a hasted attack. Oh well, is he still alright?
Yeah, he is. Or they're still up. Yeah, but they are looking rough.
Hasted attack's just a normal.
Just a normal
attack roll,
attack.
right? I take it that hits anyway, but 29.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that definitely hits.
For 11.
It is looking very beaten up. But yeah,
And
it's
then
still standing.
bonus attack is just weapon.
Yeah. Unless
So
you got the
One. So that's that 1d. Oh, you got attack first, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20.
Three.
28.
Wow.
And it's a shit. It's no damage. It's rubbish. So what is it? It's
It would be double your. It's a sword. It's a short sword, isn't it?
yeah.
So it'd be 2d6 plus 1.
Oh, it's there. It does it for me, right? Very clever. This 9.
It's still standing, but this thing is cut and podded to pieces, completely. Yes, it's not looking healthy at all. Is that everything?
You know, I'm going to move back. I can do that. Oh no, is that disengage? It's the bonus attack,
Disengage is a
right?
bonus action.
No, that's
you're a swashbuckler, aren't you? So you can do your fancy footwork to disengage because you attack something.
Yep.
Yep.
That one.
Going back to there.
Yes. Yes, marvellous. Okay, so you go back to there.
You don't sound too happy, Fiddy.
No, I was just reading everything. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's Benjamin's go. Gisela, it's your go with Jag preparing.
Hey. Sorry, it's just reading something. I'm going to. What is that? What's the owlbear that me and Jag wandered away doing at the moment?
It came back to that direction after running away from Jag's dissonant whispers. It started to run back towards there.
Yeah, it's going to be way out of my range. Well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my action to cast Eldritch Blast if it continues to come up towards Jag. Gisela's not really the one to be like going out and attacking. She wants to just dissuade it.
Okay.
So she'll be defensive on that front.
Okay, but holding your action if it comes towards Jag, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if it starts attacking Harriman as well, I'll say.
Okay. So that's your go. Jag, it's you with me preparing.
I think I'm just going to try and do the same again. Just send it away with some discordant whispers.
With some whispers. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going to roll a different dice, people.
I'm going to unwrap a whisper and throw it into the bushes.
So that plus that. Any minuses this time?
I don't think,
That-
unless there's anything cast on it.
No. It was just a one turn from your psychic. Yes.
Uh,
Single
do you know what?
saving throw.
Actually, yes, I'm going to first use my bonus action to use unsettling words, which is a bardic inspiration thing. So I can roll a d8.
I feel like I was just asking if it had anything on it, and now you're adding things on it.
And that's a 5, so take 5 off of whatever it rolls.
It makes it makes it miss again because it would have been a 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then brings it down to 16. Sorry, it would have been a 20 and it brings it down to 15. So it fails. This isn't whispers again.
Yeah, so I use some unsettling words before casting dissonant whispers.
He's just having a little chat.
I'm all up in this bitch's head.
I was going to say, you're really getting inside this guy's head, aren't you?
If Jack wants to have a little chat with you, probably best to say no.
Yeah. That's 11 points of psychic damage as well.
11.
And it runs away at full speed with its reaction.
Oh, you've got to love it, haven't you?
It'd be a bit sad, though, Jag, if you were in bed with a woman, you start whispering in her ear, and suddenly her brain explodes, and she runs away from you very fast.
And yeah, runs
Or I can turn it to the opposite effect when I need to.
runs away again. So yeah, there it is. And again, Benjamin, you've just seen for the second time in a row this whole game kind of like pass you again,
Yeah.
and then kind of look confused and frightened and run back again. And it's now that owlbear's go. Jesus fucking Christ. And it is going to, because it's now free to do whatever it wants, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. And it is going to move all the way up here with its full movement.
That's what we wanted, wasn't it, Gisela?
Make the bear go away.
Make the bear go after Grom.
Yeah.
Make it
yeah,
go
that one.
after the angry, speed-induced dwarf.
Yeah, I feel less guilty if Grom kills it.
And so yeah, it's a straight roll against you, Grom.
Yep.
So that is 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits. So the effect from the cloak now vanishes till my next turn, and so the next roll's at advantage.
Right. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot about the cloak, but yes. When you said that, I was like, "What the fuck did I give them these magical items again?"
This ring hasn't done anything while I've been running around hitting stuff.
No, not at the minute.
Okay.
So that's 9 points of. It would have been a beak attack first again, so 9 points of piercing damage reduced to 4.
Okay, thank you.
And then so this next attack is at advantage, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it comes in for another claw attack on you, and that is 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And rolling quite poor, Jesus Christ. That's 13 points of slashing damage reduced to 6.
Okay.
Um,
Grom's just laughing maniacally, enjoying himself thoroughly here.
and then it would have been the Centaur's go, but they are down. So yeah, Eraman, it's your go with Grom up next.
Okay. How are my chums looking? How are my little kiddies looking? Are they damaged? Are they hurt?
I'm about 2/3.
I'm not doing too badly. I've got a
I've
bit.
got a couple of scratches and beak marks and
Okay.
a bit of blood.
So
out.
I look at Grom and go, "No, he's fine.
Yeah.
Ben's fine. The two behind me haven't been touched. I've not been touched, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. I will try again with a guiding bolt, I think.
Okay.
But I've changed my dice on D&D Beyond, so it'll probably work this time. What is that? That's 120 feet, so yeah, I think I'm good. I'm going to go
Which
with
one are you attacking?
this one.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so that's slightly better, plus my D4
It hits.
and rolling the D4. That's 27, so that's 4d6. That's 6. That's another 6. It's 12 points of. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. 12 points of radiant damage.
12.
12 points of radiant damage, and
Yeah.
it is whatever hits it next has advantage as it's glowing slightly.
Okay, marvellous.
That'll be my go.
Yep, so this owlbear next to you, Grom, is now glowing ever so slightly.
Okay.
And it's now your go.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit the one I was hitting before.
Yeah.
That's 20. Oops, sorry, I forgot the D4. 21 to hit.
Yep, that does hit.
That's 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
And that is what you needed.
Okay, as just for flavour, this new one's turned up and attacked me. I'll turn my head and stare it straight in the eye at the same time as stoving the head of its friend in. And then I'll just grin and turn towards it and hit it.
Okay. Yeah.
Grum's having fun at least. This is good.
Oh yeah.
That's
Wind him up and let him go.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah, only wake him up when there's a target.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And my hasted attack is, oh, that's a bit low. 17 plus 4, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Bless out here doing its thing.
13 points of bludgeoning damage, and then my frenzied attack. That's 23 points of bludgeoning damage. No, 23 to hit.
I was going to say you need to roll to hit first. Yes, that hits.
Oh crap! 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yep. So it's definitely looking beaten up.
Grom doesn't do much. He can't do much apart from hit things very hard. Lots of times.
He's very good at it.
Yes.
Very good at it.
That's my go.
Yeah. So with Grom's go over, it is now back to the top of the round with Benjamin.
I shall dash down there.
Yeah.
And swing at me, lad. Oh, come on.
Your D4.
Stick that D4
on
on.
it, on it.
You never know.
Oh, maybe 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Hey!
The hasted attack.
Well.
Haste still up.
Yeah.
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 Roll,
Should be.
You have to roll,
roll
you have to
damage
roll
first, though.
the first.
I didn't hit it.
You
Yeah,
hit
You
it.
did?
did.
Oh, I did. Oh,
Yes.
oh, amazing.
Yeah, so your damage plus your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
22.
22.
Lovely.
It's still up, but it definitely looks like it is just about holding on.
And then I tripped over and stabbed myself in the ear. Natural one.
Oh. Yeah, so you go in for a second swipe with the short sword, and it just rears up, just trying to get out of the way of you. Yeah, and you miss it.
Oh, can I? Do I still get my bonus?
Yeah.
Or do I?
Yeah, you haven't used it yet, so
Right. Yeah. Go on. Another attack. 26,
There you go.
that hits.
and that's just 1d6, right?
+1.
Pretty sure.
+1 short sword.
7.
7. Cool. This thing is barely holding on.
Ah,
Oh, and I shall jump away with finesse.
Absolutely.
Bound through the bushes.
Yeah.
And with Benjamin's go up, it is now your go, Gisela, with Jag preparing.
Okay. Oh. There's still an owlbear.
Bits of an owlbear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're putting it out of its misery at this point, so.
Yeah, Gisella's just gonna come forward a little bit and just kind of like Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
If you're covering your eyes, do it at disadvantage.
She's still got an eye open.
Yeah,
It's like this. But I can't look, but I have to.
Yeah, by all means.
First attack. Because I get 2 beams with the Eldritch Blast now.
Mhm.
That's a 19 to hit.
Was that
Yep,
with
the
your
first one
D4?
definitely hits.
That's not with my D4.
Wow,
Didn't realise I was blessed. Nice.
you are. Everybody is blessed.
Wonderful. It was 23 to hit then.
Yeah,
Dealing 6 points of force damage.
Gisela, how would you like to do this?
Oh, the guilt, the guilt.
Yeah, killed it.
you
No matter
could have.
what
Murderer!
it's-
Oh, hello, puppy.
The beam just strikes its head, killing it instantly.
Hello, puppy.
Gisela just lets out a squeak and is kind of like very disturbed that she just did that. Oh no.
I will move up and just sort of reassuring hand on the back. It was for the best.
It's okay.
So yeah, you see Gisela just kind of cover her eyes, but the hand is very much open just so they can see, and shoot this first beam of Eldritch Blast at this last owlbear standing up, which hits it square in the head, and as painless as possible, it just drops to the floor, down, almost as if you've just like knocked it out, basically. But yeah, you'd now be out of combat, as it were.
Oh, Grom will start running around really, really fast, looking for something else to hit. And then after about 10 seconds, we'll suddenly stop, sit down, and go, oh, fuck, I'm knackered.
Yeah. At the end of the haste, you spend a turn like disoriented as you come back to normal speed.
Yeah, I'm also got a level of exhaustion from the frenzy.
Guys, I've got some bad news, I'm afraid. I can't put the tent back up.
Oh no.
We're going to have to rough it tonight.
You can already hear Grom snoring.
Well,
Where he fell.
I've gone round with me biggest, sharpest knife and a big smile on my face, collecting beaks and hoofs to put in one bag. We've labelled one creature on the front.
This was one creature, honest gov.
Yeah, 2 beaks,
Yeah.
8 hoofs. Should have seen this thing.
So I'm gonna do a quick prayer of healing. So everybody will get d8s. 2d8 plus 8. Oh, nice. So 11, 19 hit points back to anybody
Nice.
that needs it. So I
Thank
can
you.
do up to 6
Back to
people,
full.
but there's only 5 of us, so yeah. Let me just mark that off.
That's me
Nice,
back
nice,
up to
nice.
full. Perfect.
Yep.
Good.
Excellent. Yeah, so with that over with and the 2 centaurs down and now being picked apart by Benjamin, the same with the 2 owlbears. Grom seems to have passed out in the centre of this place. So yeah, I take it you set up like a temporary camp just
Yeah.
in the bushes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll drag Grom back to where the hut was,
Yeah.
and start making a sort of temporary shelter, like we used
Yeah.
to before we had the hut.
It's easily done, and yeah, it's not like if you didn't have the hut in the first place, you wouldn't have camped here type thing. So it's definitely the safest place you can find with the brush and the trees and everything just to surround you. But yeah, there's still embers of the fire still glowing and kicking off a little bit of heat. So
Yeah, I'll
Did the
just
Yeah.
centaurs have anything on them?
if you're gonna have a look, by all means, just roll an investigation check.
Beacon, hoof and beacon, hoof and beacon.
Right. 5. No, not what you could find apart from like their weapons of the pike,
Right. Yeah, no.
and the longbows. What they had of what you've generally
Right.
seen them with. They didn't have anything on them of any value. So yeah, and the same with the owlbears as well. So their weapons are them essentially. So
Oh, they had exactly what I wanted. I've got my, I've got what I came for.
so yeah, Paul head back to camp. I take it you fall asleep next to Ermin if you wish to do so. If you want to take watches, we can, as you now don't have the hut. It's entirely up
probably a
to
good
all of
idea.
you.
Ron wouldn't be. He's
It's passed out.
Yeah,
dead to the world.
Erebin
Yeah,
would take
I'd-
first
I'd-
watch.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll leave it there tonight, guys, and then we'll pick up next week.
Cool.
After that.
Level up.
Seems like a good time to, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Seems like a good time to.
You did say you're going to speed up the leveling.
I mean, tonight would be best, but you know,
Yeah. It'd be a very good time to do it.
yeah, absolutely.
Roll us a persuasion check.
What,
I'll
me?
do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Intimidation? Did you say?
Jag with advantage because we're all helping him.
Yeah, with advantage, 29.
No.
Nice.
But yeah, so your first sort of like 3/4 of a day's travel up towards Smith Falls. You've made camp. You've not made some new friends and killed them. Like you did say in the first place back in the temple that you're not best at making things survive. So yeah, we'll leave it there tonight with setting up camp again. Ermin just about to take the first watch, as sort of like the second leg of it. But yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Can I say something now because I'll forget by next week? What I wanted to do was take some of the owlbear claws, say half a dozen of them, and make them into a necklace.
Yeah, it depends how many.
It'll be when I wake up in the morning, but I'll have forgotten by next week. So
Yeah,
No, I didn't touch the claws.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very
Yeah.
specific.
Beaks.
Beaks and
Beaks.
hoofs. Beaks and hoofs.
Yeah, no, that's easily done. I shall make a note of that. But yeah, on that note, we won't be here next week, unfortunately, because I am at a mini festival.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think we've missed, what, 2 or 3
It's similar to the last time, wasn't it? The first startup, where sort of like we roughly had about six episodes. So we'll probably have that about again before you start up again, Martin. But yeah, we'll get there.
We'll have 6 episodes over 4 months.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
Right.
I suppose.
Cheers, guys. That was really good fun.
Thank you.
I will. Yeah. Have a good one. I'll kick the stream out. So yeah, like we said, we won't be here on Sunday, but we will be here on Tuesday for the big battle with demons. So yeah, watch out for that. That'll be cool. So yeah, as ever, if you liked it, fantastic. We love you. You're great. If you didn't like it, however,